Hello everyone, my name's MStar and welcome to another MStar gaming tutorial. This time we're on Black Desert Online and I play on the PlayStation 4 Oceanic server. So the purpose of this tutorial is just to help out beginners on processing. So there's 4 different methods I use for leveling up my processing. So I'm just going to go through some basic stuff that I do to help get up my processing. What processing is, it's a life skill in Black Desert Online. And if you're looking at playing Black Desert Online, you can go 2 ways. You can either get into crafting like I am now, or you can get into PvP. So life skillings like hunting, gathering. So I'll just bring up my press options on the PlayStation 4. You want to go to your character and then you want to select my info. So this will bring up your different life skilling things. So you've got gathering, so that's gathering materials, fishing, hunting, cooking, alchemy, processing, training, trading, farming, and sailing. So this tutorial is going to be based around processing and how I got my processing from 0 to professional. Now I haven't been on Black Desert for a while, so I am coming back to the game, but my goal is to get everything up to Guru on this character. Now as you see, this character is a Shy, and I think Shy is the best for life skilling. Okay. Alright, so at the moment, if I bring up my map, so I'll go options, adventure, world map. So how I get a lot of materials, if you followed my channel in previous tutorials, I talked about investing contribution points into these different nodes. Now in each town there is a work supervisor. We can hire workers, and then you send the workers to these different areas, like say Logia Farm, and then if you just go across and highlight manage work, okay, so your workers are going to be harvesting potato. So I don't physically go up to the potato farms. You can go to Logia Farm and gather if you want. I don't do that. I just send my workers in there. I set the number of repeats. So if you press triangle, you can set the number of repeats on there, and you can set it to a maximum of 50,000. And then you just press triangle to confirm, and then you just press square to start work. Okay, it's that simple. Now I've already got a worker there. I was just showing you through the prompts what to do. So I've already got a worker there at the moment, and he's at 25%, if you can see there on the pickaxe tab. There's other things you can invest in. You can invest, what have I got here? I've got potato again. So potato is used for crafting beer. That's what I use it for. I've got corn. Okay, so corn and potato can be broken down to make flour, and I will show you a tutorial in the processing tab. I've got chicken meat. So chicken meat you would use for cooking food. Okay, so I don't have anyone there at the moment, so I can set up a worker now. And I will use this guy here, and he's in Viella. Set the number repeats, set it to maximum, confirm, and then press square to start work. Now the reason why you make beer is the beer, I use it for stamina to fuel the workers so they keep going. Okay, and then over here, this node here, I'm going to send a worker here, and this is to farm ash timber. Okay, so I will send this human worker here. So what you do is you select it, press X, and you press triangle to set the number repeats, confirm, start work. Okay, and then he's going to go and harvest that. Okay, so because they're based here in Viella, if you come to the storage keeper Ernal, okay, go to your storage. This is where all the materials are going to be stored. Okay, now I've already withdrawn some of the materials just so I can do the tutorial, but this is where it's all going to be stored. Okay, now what you need to make sure is you've got enough inventory space for the stuff to get stored into here. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so we're in a different town which is called Heidel. So I'll just bring up my map. So Heidel, I've got workers set up here as well. So the reason why I brought you here is there's another method through gathering which works hand in hand with processing. So you want to come up to this NPC here, Flaviano, and what he will sell to you, and you have him in every main town, is the materials vendor sells these empty bottles. So I just want to buy, say, 10 empty bottles off him. Okay. And this is a gathering skill that will go hand in hand with processing. So what I want to do is I want to collect what's the river water, and I always do this here in Heidel. Okay, and then if we come down here, here's where my storage is here. So this is where my workers would bring the materials that I talked about earlier. Okay, and what I've got here, I've got plenty of potatoes. So we talked about potato before. So we're going to pick up 100 potato from here. And I think I've got some, yep, here we go, some empty water bottles. Okay, cool. Now the reason you want to collect river water is one of the processing is making purified water. So what you want to do is you want to come down to the river, don't go in too far, press options on your PlayStation 4 controller, go to your character, go to your inventory, then if you go down to where the empty bottle is, you just press X on that, and then your character is going to start collecting or gathering water. River water, sorry, river water. So I'm just going to collect 3 bottles for the purpose of the tutorial. And we'll just collect 1 more. And that'll do. Okay, now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up my processing tab. Press options, life skill, processing. Okay, so we'll start off with shaking. And what we'll do with shaking is I'm going to look for... Sorry, not shaking. We want to tab across to grinding. Okay, so in grinding we can make corn flour or potato flour. Okay, so what you want to do now is you want to scroll across and you want to select the potato flour, and then you just press triangle to start. And then what will happen here, it'll make potato flour, and potato flour is used for making cooking. So you can imagine if I had 1,000 potatoes, I could just leave this running in the background, and you can just go and do something else, and you're away from your controller while it's leveling up your processing. And if you wanted to monitor your progress, all you have to do here is press options, character, and then my info, and that's how you keep tabs on your processing. Okay, if you want to run it in the background. Okay, so that's it for that. I'm going to show you another method that I use. So if we go options, life skilling, and let's go to processing. So chopping. So before I showed you where I would farm the ash timber. So what I would do here, so from the chopping menu, I want to select ash timber. Then all you do here is you press start, and then it'll just start making ash timber. Okay, so it's turned it into plank. Okay, and you could imagine if I had 1,000 ash timber, I'd be here for a while, and again, you just let it do it in the background. Okay. Okay, so that's it for that. Now the reason why I gathered the river water before, I'll show you what another option you can do. So if you go your life skills again, processing, if you tab across to filtering, you can do purified water. Okay, and then when you select that, you can go across to your bottle of river water that I collected earlier. Okay, select it by pressing X, and then I want to press triangle to start. and then it's going to turn your river water into purified water. Purified water, I think I use that for alchemy. Okay. And it is used for other things in processing. Purified water is also used for farming, so you can use purified water and your fertilizer. That's what I use it for as well. And that's it, finished. Okay, another thing we can do, if we bring up our life skilling tab again, go to processing, we can do heating. So heating, I talked earlier about the nodes that are used to farm iron ore. So iron ore will turn it into shards, and if you have 10 shards, so I'll just show you the iron ore first. Okay, I just selected it. I'll just make a couple more iron ore shards. Okay, so it just gave me 2 melted iron shards. Yep, so now I've got 5, so that'll do. And then what I want to do here, if I want to go any further, I'll just go back to my life skilling tab, processing, heating. Now I want to grab those shards, and I need 10 of them to make an ingot. And these iron ingots, I just sell them on the central market. So I've got 30. Okay, and I'm just going to press triangle. So remember I said you need 10 shards to make 1 ingot. So that's 1. That's 2. And that's it, all done. Okay, so if you want to get into life skilling, another good thing, so I'm in the process of doing the life skill chain quest. So if you go options and then tab across to quests, down the bottom, right down the bottom, you want to make sure on the quest type, down the bottom, you want to make sure that you've got the life skilling on there. So what that does, it allows you to start so anything with a pickaxe, they're life skilling quest chains. Okay, so at the moment I'm just going through this chain through here, you know, prepare refinery, shipyard, and crop factory. So I'm just progressing through it. So that's how you get into the very beginning and the very beginning basics of pro, and then from there you can work your way up to guru. So that's it for processing. So if you're new to BDO and you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like and subscribe to help support the channel. And my name's mmstar from mmstargaming. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Thank you and goodbye.